It's better.
There's never been a culture that has developed without the arts, so there must be a purpose. And I think that it is to enrich the development of human beings.
Like, you get here, like, ready to draw, ready to have fun, ready to learn. Like, you can come in here with enthusiasm.
It's peaceful. It's just like a way of like maybe getting your emotion out.
And then these two values should, even though they're both dark, there should be two different types of dark.
It's quiet and it's like I feel like I'm in a safe environment, so it's just, I feel like I'm outside, like a colorful outside.
Identity is a big part of students' lives at this stage. So the portraits are an opportunity to really see themselves. They're self-portraits, but they also work on other just portraits, and it's an opportunity for them to see themselves and an opportunity to see others in a very detailed way, which we don't always give ourselves permission to do. We play around with color. So anything is possible. You can have purple skin and green hair, and so we explore color, and we get to look deeply into our own face and into our own self and our identity, and think about our own background.
One of the really important things about taking ceramics and being in ceramics is that they get a chance to really see a product that they make with their own hands from start to finish. And they get a chance to just focus on creating what they're making, and being able to do that, I think, kind of is almost like a meditative practice. I think it allows them to kind of quiet their minds and focus on the thing that their hands are making, and so they're working, they're focusing, they're producing something, but at the same time they're also completely relaxed and their minds are quiet, but with focused energy. So I think it's something that they don't get to have a lot of experience with in the other classes.
Well, I'm more of a hands-on type of person, and in order for me to learn, I would have to do it myself. And with this class, I get to sculpt things with my hands and see how it comes out, and know that I make it, like I made it myself.
You get like very into it. It's calm, it's soothing, it's peaceful.
I like that I get to make whatever I want, and it lets me express myself creatively.
So you start here, and then you can go down, or you can go, and then go all the way up the scale that way, okay? I appreciate any student that wants to come and play jazz. It doesn't matter what instrument. Let's do it again. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bum, bum. Good. One more time. 1, 2, ready, go. My parents, ever since I was growing up, I can just remember music being played throughout the house. I mean, they would put on the musicals and start performing them, you know, for entertainment on a Friday and Saturday night with their friends. I got both my bachelor's and master's at Cal State Northridge, Bachelor of Arts in Music.
What are we shooting? What did we shoot? Oh, this is the...
This is the role that I saw.
Oh, okay. I think it's an unusual class. We try to engage them creatively.
This is like my only period where like I really look forward to. This is like the class that I really look forward to.
So we try to be able to get to the students that maybe aren't the greatest academic kids. They're on a level playing field when they come into here. It's based on effort, creativity, and really trying to show a little something about yourself.
I get to do my own work, and I get to really express myself where I don't get to do that in other classes. It's a really good feeling. I don't get stressed about this class. It's a good way to start off the day.
All right, here we go, from the top. Ready, and... My deepest joy is in helping other people find their voice. And that's I mean that in both a metaphorical and literal sense. Let's not clap, here we go. Just right when you start, can there just be energy through it, right? Shed a little light, ready? Here we go. And go! That as a choral person, as a vocal teacher, I'm trying to get them to sing to their best ability and produce beautiful tones and sing expressively the music that they're singing. But then at the same time, also helping them to find what that means when it translates into their real life, to be able to find the best parts of themselves and share that with the world, to find their voice.
Oh, I just love to teach students how to make movies. I teach them the nuts and bolts. They bring their own creativity. They write their own stories. They do their own casting, their own wardrobe, their own art direction, their own production planning.
You left the baby in the room? Yeah. All right. We're going back to the room, or we're shooting it out here?
Everything.
Like as if they're peering in the house?
Oh, yeah.
And the good ones are very enthusiastic.
Feltham, do you have any wigs?
A clown wig.
You got a clown wig? Uh-huh. That'll be perfect.
I've loved making movies since I was younger than these kids were. When I was in graduate school at Stanford, I was a film critic for the Daily. After grad school, I spent about 10 years making documentaries, and then came down to Los Angeles. Joined the Directors Guild, worked at Paramount, MGM, Warner Brothers.
I absolutely love this class, especially because it teaches me how to work with people. Because some people I would never think that I would work with or get along with, but I think this class does a really great job at that.
Yeah, look down.
Like this?
That's a little better,
Yeah, here I run across so many kids who also love films, and I get the thrill of watching them create something of their own.
That back? No, we have to cut it. We have to cut it. Oh, okay.
Alright, here. Can we take the song and move it in?
Oh, I know why. Okay, you have to click on the audio track. Alright.
It does a really good job preparing kids, like working with different cameras, editing techniques, just post-production stuff.
It's everything to me, it's a good class, it's where I built my studio, so people can come around, it's everything to me.
The interesting thing about Pali is that they have really made an effort to be all-inclusive so that these kids not only learn together, but they also perform together. What we primarily try to push with them is the ability to self-express using dance. So whether that's at a basic level or whether that's at an advanced professional level really depends on what they bring to the class. But the work is such that they're really doing a lot of self-discovery.
It would be cool if we can get all together. Is the timing on the hand?
And then we kind of just hear it.
I went to Pali and graduated from Pali and went to UCLA. I was a world arts and cultures major with an emphasis in theater, but have always studied dance.
Can you hold that and have someone spin you? Would you be able to hold that, or does the rotation mess the silks up?
You look gorgeous, believe in yourself because it looks stunning, and really work on presentation. So get your eyes up off the floor. So look up, believe in your ability, and just work on finessing. Make sure the energy continues throughout the entire line. Some of you could go a little bit lower in the lunge because it'll give you a longer line, because I'm able to take all of my diverse areas of experience and sort of incorporate them into both the beginning, the advanced, and the theater production class. I'm able to bring the music training, the dance training, the theater training, the world arts and cultures, and the sort of different, the world view into play when I'm teaching the students here at Pali.
I try to have my students succeed in small ways every day.
It's really fun to be in this class. I think it's really nice since we get to draw a different kind of perspective, different kind of media.
The curriculum without art, in my point of view, is an unbalanced curriculum. And that means, you know, that children should have it as they have PE every year from kindergarten on. I do encourage a sense of discovery, you know, and new techniques, and opening to the world. And it's the way I see art, in a way, is like it's like a conversation that's passed on from generation to generation.
No, it wasn't.
They become part of that conversation, right? And so with that, it's quite amazing how their minds opens up to all kinds of new ideas.
Having projects, we get to think of our own concepts.
We learn how to paint, how to sketch, how to different kind of writing, like drawing skills. It's really fun to be. I really love this class.
It's quite amazing how their minds opens up to all kinds of new ideas.
They put her in the tomb because they thought she was dead. See, that's why you guys gotta read the play. For Shakespeare Festival, just because I love Shakespeare, I do get a little more involved, and I go and do text analysis with scenes, because it's really important to me that they can have a great scene, they can have it blocked interestingly, they can use the chairs, they can all of that, but if they don't know what they're saying, then we're sort of missing the point of Shakespeare.
Because her daughter died,
right,
and she's supposed to die before her daughter.
The idea is that should be chaotic, like oh my god, people are running in the street and they're calling Romeo and they're calling Juliet and then the blah 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 blah. That comes from teaching English and loving teaching Shakespeare and having kids who are like, Shakespeare sucks, go to, I love Shakespeare, it's so much fun, like he's actually not as hard as I thought he was. So I want to make sure that when they go to festival, they know what they're saying. For Shakespeare Festival, Pally has always had him student directed. From back in the days of Vicki Francis, they were student directed.
The opening vocal could be stronger. Pepper, you put your hand on your hip, which was totally unnecessary. That you're not working enough from the center of your body. And so the energy, that's where energy comes from. And the movement, when you take a step, it's not just taking a casual step, it's taking a step with your whole body.
For Shakespeare Festival, we're student directed. It gives the kids more, it empowers them to be able to take control of their own scenes and not always have to have the adult looking over them, and it lets them learn some basic directing skills.
And then you guys go out and come over here. Then you do the scene thing. Then scene over.
And 1, 2, ready, go. Violas, add in. Everybody at 38, please. We're only gonna...
This is the best job I could possibly imagine. It's all-encompassing. I put so much effort and time into it, and it's worth every second. The students are wonderful. I get to know them for 4 years. It makes it hard to watch them graduate, but it's wonderful to really connect with them.